Okay, your girl's back with this shit. She lost her data because she lost her phone, bitch. I came in and kinda looked to see if I could transfer, and I couldn't because I'm a fucking failure. What am I? I'm a fucking failure. Okay, time is upon you. Go to S. I remember S. I like S. Self-discovery begins? Oh my gosh. Well, look who showed up. I grew tired of waiting. Sorry, but I'll get right to the point. I have 12 questions for you. Don't think too hard, just answer honestly. Do you tend not to get emotional? No, I'm emotional. Do you put up a front for others? Sometimes, so neither. Are you easily influenced by others? Dude, this fucking piano going hard though, hell yeah. Am I easily influenced? No. Are your tastes easy to discern? I don't know. Do you get jealous easily? No. Do tough situations make you work even harder? Yeah, usually, actually. At least my experience in, like, actually fucking working. That's what that's the shit I would do. Are you often irritated by uncertainty? Yes. Are you unhindered by fear? No. Do you prefer things to be black and white? No. Are you often deceived? I would say not anymore, hopefully. Do you like to be the center of attention? See, I want to say no, but also I make art, which means I want to be noticed, but also I don't want to be too noticed, so I'm going to say neither. Do you ignore those you dislike? Yeah, usually. Interesting. You're analyzing. Analysis complete. Your defense mechanism is dichotomous thoughts, splitting. I'm pretty sure I got this last time too. You see everything in absolutes. You and others are either good or bad. Do you tend to push your ideas upon others or become easily disappointed? Don't you find that line of thinking a bit too convenient? Knowing your own negative side so well makes you particularly harsh towards those with similar flaws to you. Okay, but... Well, did that clear things up? You don't know much at all, do you? Not about this place, or about who you are. No matter. We've only just begun. Come visit me again when you have more ego. Yes, ma'am. I'm going to the inquiry. Whoa, darkness. Hey, Daddy. Hey, well met, my lost child. Allow me to remind you how to roam this place. Gather ego! Tap the whispers, face S, and face yourself. The story will alter according to your choices. Learn your true nature by taking personality tests. Is that what my character looks like? That's adorable. One final thing. A warning. Maintain your guard with S. Maintain your guard with S. Say it again. Maintain your guard with S. Okay. Trusting others ends in betrayal. Mine has been a life of such shame. What am I? What am I? Others can't see things my way. I'm gonna make it big one day. Trusting the others ends in betrayal. I'm gonna make it big someday. Mine has been a life of such shame. I'm gonna make it big someday. I'm gonna make it big someday. Cue montage. Yay! Endymion, I still have no idea how to pronounce that. By Hermann Hesse, or Hess, or something. I apologize. I am uncultured in many ways. To Break One's Shell, a novel by Hermann Hesse, in which protagonist Emil Sinclair, motivated by his mysterious friend Maximian and his mother, engages in self-discovery. This novel stems from Hesse's introduction to the philosophy of Carl Jung. Trusting others and some betrayal. I have always been a seeker. I'm gonna hit rock bottom someday. I'm being very loud. It's like 3 a.m. I apologize to my brother. I love you. Gimme. Mine. No, get closer. Mine. Gimme, mine. No. Okay, I made it. Oh, look at that nice advertisement. That is definitely not what the advertisement actually is. I mean, yes it is. It's definitely my advertisement. I see you've been collecting ego, just as you were told. How earnest you are. I quite like it. I suppose you've earned a reward. You're curious as to where we are, aren't you? How do I put this? This place is closed off from the outside world. It doesn't need a name. To me, that's all there is to it. Still, I'm curious. How do you perceive this place? A place to discover who I am. You aren't wrong. There are no secrets here. The identity of this place is of little importance. You are here, now. Whether you will it or not, something lies up ahead. Perhaps that is exactly why you don't wish for shit, but you seek reasons. You and I both. Come back when you have saved up more ego. Yes, ma'am. I love you. I saved up more ego, ass. I have it. Oh, hey, pretty. Hey. How you doing? There are all sorts of books here. There's even one that ends differently every time you read it. It's a picture book. Here, I'll show you. Your interpretation of the story is very much of interest to me. Oh, the characters are comprised of a prince, a king, and a maid. Your interpretation will decide what kind of story this is. So I'll ask you a few questions, alright? Choose the closest answer to your take on it, okay? Now let me hear your story. What is the prince doing? He is crying because the king got mad at him. That's what it looks like to me. How does the king feel about this? He looks like he's panicking over the gap between ideals and reality. Why is the maid hiding? To watch over the prince from the shadows. How does the story end? Prince elopes with the maid. What the fuck? He looks like he's 5. What do you mean? What? Okay. The king regains his control. Let's do that. I don't know what I did last time. It would be really interesting if someone wanted to point that out to me. Let me know. I don't know what I did in the last time I did this, because I know I did this before. Having regained his control, everything goes the king's way. So, That's how your story goes. There are some truths of reality one can find only in fiction. Next time, I want you to let me interpret your story.
Okay. Goals, governance, scrutiny, doctrine, acceptance, ideal, governance, power, acceptance.
Analysis complete. Untapping. Your hidden motif is nurtured stability, perfect conformity. You're awfully conscious about the fact that you can't fucking read, you stupid pleb. You're awfully conscious of what your parents' superiors think, and society at large, for that matter. It's almost as if you yearn to be dominated by others. Oh, you know. Yes. Calm down. Calm down, honey. That said, you're probably also quite the perfectionist. Constantly dancing to the beat of the drum you can't identify, and taking yourself to task for missing a step. You might just have to accept that your ideal way of life does not really exist.
Okay.
See, if something changes in your worldview, the ending will change. That goes for this place too, not just the story. The future will be decided by your interpretation, by your will. So hurry back when you have more ego.
Okay. Okay, I'll do that. I appreciate it. I love you. The buttons.
5A? What does that mean? Life, fucking, I'm having a fucking stroke.
The Moon Over the Mountain by Atsushi Nakajima.
Nakajima, I thought that was an E.
Glutted by Cowardly Pride, a novella by Atsushi Nakajima in which failed poet Li Zhong comes to terms with his transformation into a cognizant tiger. Unlike the fable upon which it is based, the novella focuses on Zhong's internal distress at his transformation. Delved further into No Longer Human.
Society, don't you mean yourself? Came to the tip of my tongue, but I held the words back, reluctant to anger him. Fucking love it. Okay, sorry,
Ooh, looks red. I forgot about this.
Oh my god, I can read it. Okay. Reading voice activated. Let's go. Mine has been a life of such shame. I can't even guess myself what it must be like to live the life of a human being. It wasn't until I was quite big that I even saw my first train. Society, don't you mean yourself? Came to the tip of my tongue. But I held the words back, reluctant to anger him. Society won't stand for it. It's not society. You're the one who won't stand for it, right? If you do such a thing, society will make you suffer for it. It's not society. It's you, isn't it?
Iconic. Okay. Damien, let's read these excerpts.
I cannot call myself a scholar. I have always been and still am a seeker, but I no longer do my seeking among the stars or in books. I am beginning to hear the lessons which whisper in my blood. Inconsolable, I walked across the empty square with my hands in my pockets. Further torments and slavery. I had reached that point in my thoughts when a deep, cheerful voice hailed me. I was startled and began to run. Someone was pursuing me. A hand fell gently on my shoulder from behind.
It was Max Demian.
Okay, and the moon over the mountain.
In the last year of the I'm so fucking sorry. I am just immediately going to apologize. I am so fucking sorry. Listen, I can barely pronounce the words in Genshin. I'm sorry. Okay. In the last year of the Tianbiao era, Li Zhong, a bright young scholar from Longxi, passed a top civil service examination and was sent to be an official in Jiangmeng. I'm so fucking sorry. Fuck. Okay. However obstinate and pompous as he was, this low rank chafed his pride. Leaving his position almost immediately, he returned to his hometown, cut off all social interaction, and devoted himself to poetry. Rather than bow to vulgar officials, he wished to etch his name in history for years to come as a legendary poet. Oh, how dreadful, how miserable, how sad! I've forgotten what it's like to be human. No one understands this feeling. No one. They could not without going through the same thing. Okay, but okay, let's go to S. Let's talk to S. Hi, S. Hi. Hey, Queen. How you doing? That facade is getting full of themselves. Oh, when did you wander in? I didn't see you. I'm sure you must have run into them on the way. The self-proclaimed monarch. The facade. The wretch. That facade lives to plague me. Fall not to impulse, conform to the standard. Over and over and over they whisper at me. What need is there for social structure here? And what's your take on it? It depends on the time and the place. Such an ambiguous answer. But it beats that facade's any day. You see, that facade is my adversary. They would control me like judge and jury. Listen, you hear it, don't you? Their voice. Damn you, hush! You damnable facade! I'm not mistaken. I'm not a failure. Forgive me. I can't focus on a conversation right now. If you don't mind, come back again later. Hello? I'll see you when you have more ego saved up. Okay, anyway, so let me know if there's anything different that I did, or that you did. Let me know. I would love to know. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope that my cringe in reading and failing at literally everything in life is, not that bad, you know. I hope. Ooh, look at all these books. The Works by Edgar Allan Poe. Let's go, bitch. I'm a basic bitch and I love that shit. Okay. Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. I have that now. I think last time I played this I didn't, and I was like, oh my god, I won it. Okay, anyway. The minor first love, straight to the gate. Nice, okay. So thank you for watching. I'm gonna go now. Goodbye.